there's not really anything similar about about these two positions. Completely different, and this is the change that we wanted to see. Hey ET family, I'm about to show you step by step how we transformed the service motion of one of our private VIP students. My name is Ian Westerman and I'm the head pro here at EssentialTennis.com, where it's our mission to bring passionate instruction to passionate tennis players just like you. The student you're about to see is named Rob, and he recently came out to work with us from Detroit, Michigan. We showed him how to dramatically improve his service motion by learning how to properly throw a football. At the end of this video, I'm also going to show you how you can get our free serve action plan so that you can follow our coaching to improve the very next time you're on the court. For now, let's get right to Rob's coaching. Come on over here. Okay. Normally I can, especially on the serves. Serve is kind of a specialty of mine, serve and volleys. Normally I can pick stuff out really quickly. You gotta honestly you have a lot of unique stuff going on with your motion. Okay. And it's gonna take some work to, I think, like I would guess. Like maybe it'll come quickly, I don't know, we'll find out. I'm gonna show you two different angles. This is usually the angle that I use to analyze serve technique, just from directly behind. And I'll just show you real quick what's going on. So your trophy pose, like your initial setup, essentially how the body is loaded, is pretty good. It's pretty solid. Like I look to be able to see the chest facing straight back towards the camera, not completely back, but about 45 degrees or so. Okay. And I like to look for about also a 45-degree tilt of the shoulders up towards the ball. Okay. You're doing a good job bending your knees. Like from this position, there's a lot of good stuff going on. From here is where stuff starts to deviate. And it's hard to tell from this back angle. Like this position here is a little bit off with your racket and your body. I couldn't really pick out what was going on from this back angle, because like contact looks pretty decent as well. You're still relatively sideways. It looks like from this angle. And then your racket tends to stay on the left side of your body. But like overall, there was no like smoking gun from this angle. Okay. There's some stuff that looks a little bit off, but until I looked from the side, I didn't really have a good picture of what was going on. And from the side, we'll see. I'll show you exactly what's happening, and I'll show you a pro comparison. So here's your loaded position. And we could nitpick some stuff. Like I'd like to see your tossing arm straighter. It's kind of bending and collapsing here a little bit. But again, like good rotation, pretty good tilt, good job with the knees. When your racket starts to drop is where things start to go awry. And I couldn't really see this from the back angle, but your racket is coming really far out away from your body here. Okay. And as you go up towards contact is really, really, really far back. Oh, okay. What would you assume if I asked you where would an ideal contact point be on a serve, based on what you can deduce from, like, we've done a lot of work this weekend on your ground strokes, we've done work in your volleys. Where would you assume a good contact point would be for a serve?
Regardless of serve, it should be more like into making contact in front of your body,
Most definitely. Yeah. And there is variance, like a topspin serve contact will be a little bit further back, but should not be like behind the body. So we're gonna compare this of Rafa. So here's two contact points. So I'm gonna draw a line straight down from the ball on both of you. You know, see how big of a difference this is. Now, the reason why there's this big of a difference is look at where Rafa's chest is facing. How would
forward.
Okay. His chest has rotated forwards to face in the direction of his target. and your chest is probably like, it's close to 90 degrees off of that.
Facing out.
Yeah, you're facing kind of like up and out to the left.
Okay.
And Rafa has rotated. Think about this in the context of your ground strokes. How much have we talked this weekend, especially on your this weekend, the last 2 days, about, in particular, your forehand, unwinding and leading with your body and having that powerful torque going into contact. You are rotating forwards from here to here, but you're only getting about halfway where you should be. Here's Rafa's trophy pose. So you guys aren't super dissimilar here. Remember, I mentioned the straightness of your tossing arm. That's the main difference between you guys. He also kind of has his hips sliding forwards. You're a little bit more straight up and down. But you guys are, ballpark, similar position here.
Yeah.
Now watch the swoosh on his shirt. Watch his chest. Don't watch anything else. Just watch his torso rotate forwards to meet the ball. And now watch the front of your chest.
Okay, still facing, still facing, still facing.
And there's contact.
Okay, still facing.
That's after contact, actually.
Yeah.
So you don't get to Rafa's position until here.
There, yeah.
That's the end of it. Like your follow through is done, and this is where Rafa's making contact. You're loading really well. You're turning about halfway, and then hitting the ball with your arm, and then your body's finishing your rotation towards your target. We're going to work on this within the context of learning how to throw football.
Okay, good.
Because it's the same core fundamental mechanics involved, just different delivery, mechanism. So we're going to break this into 3 pieces. Piece number 1 is your initial setup. You're going to face to the side. We're going to use the baseline as our measuring stick, and you're going to start off with your elbow pointing back and your hand parallel to the baseline as well. So this is position 1. Position 2 is with a turn of the chest and a turn of the hand. So position 2 is going to have your chest perpendicular to the baseline, and your hand, if you were to open it, now facing to the right. So hand facing to the left, hand facing to the right. This is position 2. And then position 3 is here, hand facing to the left again. So position 1, position 2, and position 3. Yep, go ahead and move through that a couple of times. 1, 2, 3, yep. Good, yeah. Just one note, show me position 1 and then go to position 2 and hold it for a second. If you have the flexibility in your shoulder, it'd be great to see you load this back a little bit more. You just had another inch or 2. I don't want you to really push it back or stretch it, but this is, you should feel, a little bit of a stretch.
I do.
And then that should be released forwards into position 3. So I just want you to experiment with kind of laying your shoulder back in that position 2. Yep. Good, nice job. So a lot of people think that throwing a spiral is done by kind of rolling the hands inward and making a turn, towards your target. If I was trying to throw to Ira, but it's actually from turning the hand outwards is what makes the ball spin and rotate. And so this would be how you kind of short arm or kind of push the ball forward. So anybody who is bad at throwing, this is the kind of throw that you see, right? Does that kind of look familiar? Kind of short arm and just kind of pushing it and trying to kind of roll across the inside of the ball. But anybody who's good at throwing actually does the opposite thing. They turn inwards and then turn outwards. And that is what actually will give rotation to the ball. This is part of an old sports science episode. This is Drew Brees. This is really slow motion video of him throwing from a back angle.
Oh yeah.
Check out the angle of his forearm here. from loading his shoulder.
Yeah.
He's most of the way into position 2 here. He's already past position 1. This is where it cuts to. So this is all we have of it. But that's his loaded position with his shoulder. Here's his hand. He's right-handed, so here's his hand facing to the left, coming up. And then watch his arm and hand extend and then rotate out to the right.
Nice.
That's what makes the ball spiral like that. Hand facing in, hand facing out. Got it?
Nice, yeah.
And so watch how his index finger just leaves and kind of guides the ball. His fingertips just kind of roll off and give the ball direction and also give it that rotation. All right, let me see the 3 positions a few more times. Yep. And now after this one, I'd like to see you start to slowly make it one continuous motion. So try to smooth it out. Don't segment it anymore. Yep, good. Keep it a little slower than that, but make it one smooth. Good. Make it one continuous motion. Yes, yeah, good. So here's the position 1, hand facing to your left. Position 2, hand facing to your right. This is the kind of loading phase, loading the shoulder back and also turning the hand inwards. And then here's the release.
Good.
Out to the left again. And now, so here's position 1.
Yep.
Hand facing the camera. Here's position 2.
Good.
Hand facing to my right. And here's position 3. Hand turning back out to the left. So the biggest difference between us is range of motion in position 2. Remember, I kind of asked you to feel a little bit more of a stretch in there. Position 2.
Mine's is like pointing up, and yours is, you're able to get yours pointing back.
Yep.
Yeah.
So my forearm is laying back a lot further, and that's that stretch that you felt loading the shoulder back to then release. Good, huh?
Yeah. I like it.
Starting to get a little bit of a wind up now with your body. Kind of rotating into it a little bit more. Yeah, you're kind of rotating back a little bit.
Okay.
Nice, good.
Good.
And
Yeah.
There you go.
More,
There you go. So you're probably approaching
30 degrees.
Yeah, I was gonna say approaching 45 there.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
So yeah, the more we can loosen up and the more that loads, the more potential energy elastic energy was the phrase used yesterday, to then unload and unwind. And that's when, if you lead with your body, it can start feeling really easy.
Yeah.
And you can get a lot of distance and spin without really working hard by timing the forward rotation well and loosening your arm and your shoulder as much as possible. So you get the load and the unwind. So let's try a couple more.
Feel more.
Yeah. There you go, Rob. Good. All right, one more thing I want to show you here. There's a bunch of quick cuts here. Here it shows him turning and getting ready to throw. Where's his chest facing in relation to his target here?
His target's out there. His chest is facing to the side.
Yep. So he's perpendicular here. Here he is, sideways, starting his rotation forwards. When he releases the ball, where is his chest facing?
Towards his target.
Yep. Sounding familiar? It's the same mechanics.
Yeah.
Just a little bit different direction. Football is more lateral, and tennis is more vertical. All right, pick up your racket, please. And I'd like you to slowly shadow swing. Come on right over here. Slowly shadow swing through a service motion for me using the fundamental framework that we just outlined with the football. I'm not even going to tell you what to do besides just do the same mechanics that we just did with the football. Okay. Real slow and relaxed. Don't think about serving, just think about what we just laid out with the football throw. Yep, slow it down a little more. I want you to just be really present and feel all these different positions. Even a little bit more than that, slow it down.
Okay.
Position 1.
Yep. Good.
Position 2.
Good.
Position 3.
Good.
Nice job.
Yeah.
So watch this in
the throwing motion, yeah.
How much better of a motion does this look like?
Yeah.
Compared to what we saw initially?
Much better.
From the side.
Yeah. Much better.
So just as a where are we at here? Just as a quick, I mean, we're in like just a fundamentally really flawed position here.
Yeah.
Physically.
Yeah.
Like this is again like your initial setup. Like most players don't get to this good of a setup. Certainly at 3-5. Mm-hmm. But then from there, your arm straightens, your body stays relatively sideways, and then only your arm is hitting through. Mm-hmm. And so your position 3 is here. There's not really anything similar about about these two positions. This is a little bit exaggerated, which is totally fine, like totally fine. Your contact point here is further in front than we would actually want it to be. Mm-hmm. And you're also rotated forwards a little bit more than what we would actually want you to be in reality. But completely different, and this is the change that we wanted to see. Now your chest is facing forwards. Now contact is in front of your body where it should be. Your chest led the swing forwards. Look, your chest is facing forwards while your racket is loading, and then it's unloading.
Yeah.
Just like the forehand.
It should be, yeah.
Exactly. Whereas your previous one, your chest turns a little, stops, and then your arm does. Look, as you're hitting, your chest is doing nothing, and it's facing towards the camera still. Mm-hmm. And so you're not getting the energy out of your body that you should be. So I want you to add like 10% acceleration and make that entire swing continuous and smooth. Good, good. No faster than that. Nice job. Keep going, Rob. Can you describe what does the motion feel like to you?
Throwing motion, serve. So far still feels very relaxed.
Good?
Yeah. Good?
It's good, huh?
Yeah.
It's like a real, yeah, that's
how,
yeah, right.
No.
Good way of saying it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what.
And there's things we can tweak here, different positions we can improve.
This is.
But the foundation, exactly right.
Yeah.
The foundation of what you're doing now is actually fundamentally sound.
Mm-hmm. This is the core, yeah, for me.
Anybody who wants to hit a good serve. Mm-hmm. All right, here's what we're gonna do. Give me 2 shadow swings.
Yep.
And then on the third one, I'm gonna toss for you. I don't want you to think about anything other than executing the motion that you just did. And it's gonna take me a couple tosses to get just the right spot. But I want you to actually try to hit the ball. And it'll probably take me a few to adjust my height and stuff. But I don't want you to think about anything other than just executing that motion. Does that make sense?
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, one more?
Okay.
All right. How similar were they? What did you feel that was different? Thanks.
One felt okay. Position one, I thought I hit. Two, I feel like, I sort of.
Here's your shadow swing.
Okay.
Position one, solid.
Yeah.
Position two.
Good.
Solid, yeah.
Good racket drop, yeah.
Position three. Would have been nice to see a little more release, yeah, before coming down. But position one and position two are really nice. This is great position one. That's a great position two. And then from here, we'd just like to see you turn the racket through the imaginary point of contact and then come across. So here's the hit. Position one, the same.
Good.
Do you see what happened?
Let's see. Well, I'm turning. Oh, I'm already going into three.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
that's a great way. That's a great way of saying it. It's a really good sign that immediately you were able to tell me that position two was off the first time you did it. You think you can recreate the new position two off my toss?
Hopefully.
You feel the difference between the two? On this next one, I'd like to see you do your old motion on purpose. Do a slow shadow swing and see if you can show me what you normally do. You probably can't even tell me.
The old one?
Uh-huh. That's still the new one.
Oh, okay. That's good.
So, well, yeah, yes and no, kind of. The fact that you can't actually show us what you normally do means that you don't have conscious awareness of the difference between the two. So when I toss the ball up in the air, your brain is just going, oh, serve program, and you're going right to your unconscious, wherever that serve program is stored, and you're just retrieving it and going to your straight arm, no turn, hit. We need to get to the point where you can feel the difference between the two and do the good one on purpose. Focus especially on that second position, your hand facing inwards. One more, and then I'm going to put a ball up for you. Same swing. How close do you think it was?
Close. Let's see. Not quite there, but
We'll know the truth.
yeah. Good.
That's really nice.
Shadow.
Yeah, that's really nice.
That's ideal.
Really nice.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, better.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Nice job.
I mean, it's still not, but
that's fine.
no,
That's okay.
Yeah, better.
That's better. Nice job.
Yeah.
You're still look at.
Strings
for me, the biggest visual cue is your racket face right here.
Fair.
It's up
Pointing
at
up.
like 45 degrees up towards the ceiling, whereas on your shadow swing, at that same position, it's pointing off that way, which is exactly what we'd love to see on an actual serve.
Honing in. Okay.
And so what's not happening is you're not allowing your hand to fully turn in. You've got position one down, and now your hand and your shoulder need to inwardly rotate. And that's what gets the strings facing that way instead of that way. Do a slow one for me, and I want you to look over your left shoulder at your hand. Slow it down more. Just pause at position two. Look at your hand. Yep. And look at your strings. Yep.
Nice.
Yep. 3 more. Good. Yep. Yeah, I think you were close, Rob.
Well, turn, but
Better. This is really nice. Yeah, this is actually a really nice contact position. You're still opening a little bit early there. But we're getting there.
Closer.
Yeah. Oh, look at that release there. Watch your hand right here.
Oh yeah, nice.
Nice, man.
Good.
Yeah, that's good.
3. Yeah.
Yeah. That was good. That was good. A lot of good stuff there. All right, we just got a couple minutes. I want to see you toss to yourself now, please. Do 2 shadow swings and then toss to yourself and hit. It's better, Rob. Similar to what we saw on the last one. You're opening up a little sooner here.
Opening up there.
Yeah, a little bit sooner.
Okay, but a little getting closer to position.
See how you're releasing there? Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at where your body is turning to now. You're actually making a full turn with your body now. Your hand and your racket are finishing on the right side of your body now instead of the left side of your body. And that's because your body is actually turning enough to allow your arm to come across your body. Before, you were not turning much at all through contact. And so a lot of your swings you'd finish on the left side of your body, on the same side, which was not good at all. So we got a lot of good things that are already coming out of this.
Okay, good.
The big like long-term project is this position 2.
Getting into 2.
Yeah, this is going to take a lot of time and building your awareness of what you're doing. It all happens in a split second. And we have your old habit that we're fighting against.
Okay.
So this is going to take time, but a lot of other good stuff is already falling into place.
Okay.
Rob's overall understanding and ability to execute a quality serve motion has already dramatically improved, but it's important to remember that this is just the beginning of his serve development. To help him really cement these changes into new habits, we sent him home with a detailed action plan to follow so that he can continue advancing. Now I'd like to invite you to take advantage of that same opportunity by downloading our special serve action plan. Even though our coaches won't be standing right there next to you like we were with Rob, we can give you the next best thing, a powerful, effective, step-by-step process to follow at home. Get instant access to our Serve Action Plan PDF by clicking the link in the description down below or by going to www.serveactionplan.com. Simply let us know where to send it, and you'll know exactly what to do the very next time you practice so that you can get great serve results just like Rob. Finally, do me a favor, and after you get your action plan, come back to this video and leave a comment to let me know how your results are coming along. If this video is helpful to you, then please make sure to give it a like, and also keep up with our upcoming lessons by subscribing to our channel. Thank you so much for watching, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.